Mercedes-Benz Moonroof Open on a huge occasion here. The first Falcons home Monday night game in 7 seasons. And the Bills Mafia trying to muscle in to support the current favorites to win the Super Bowl. Welcome to the progressive Monday night kickoff. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP, off to a solid start. He's a great bounce-back quarterback, but yeah, it was a sloppy loss, their first to New England. And Bijan Robinson, one of the budding superstars in the NFL, an electric player, must-see TV whenever he's got the football in his hands. And welcome, Chris Fowler, Louis Riddick, Dan Orlovsky. We're excited because this one, guys, has ingredients, right? The Falcons trying to seize their moment, build momentum after a nice win and a bye, and show they can end that 7-year playoff drought. And the Bills, no panic after that loss. They know they're not judged on October. They're judged on January, and they hope February.
Yeah, they're one of those rare organizations that, 2 or 3 of them in the league, that regular season doesn't matter that much anymore. You're expected to get into the playoffs, and really the only step left for them is to go win the Super Bowl. You mentioned last week, uncharacteristic performance, and their quarterback, Josh Allen, tonight versus an Atlanta defense that is built on speed. They want to go after Josh Allen tonight. I think he's going to have to be absolutely sensational on 3rd down to make sure it's not 2 losses in a row.
Yeah, for Buffalo, I think they look at this formula tonight in terms of getting back on track pretty simple. It's about identity. It's about how they play the game. Offensive coordinator Joe Brady told us, look, last week they didn't play the game the way they typically do. They weren't looking out for one another. They weren't protecting one another. They weren't picking each other up off of the pile. They weren't protecting their brothers. I think you're going to see a very, very physical, motivated Buffalo Bills football team tonight, because ultimately the game is about blocking and tackling. I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight.
When the Falcons have the football, that aggressive team would love to hit Michael Penix. He's coming off a career game, 300-yard game against the Commanders. Great compliment to Bijan Robinson if he can get the passing game going.
Yeah, look, tonight for the Falcons, it's all about relevance. They want to announce to the world that they want to be serious contenders, and they want to be talked about as such. And look, Michael Penix, Bijan Robinson, we know them in the football world. We know who they are. But on a grand stage, they want to use this as a litmus test for themselves to say, hey, look, we know who we are. Now you're going to find out who we are.
Atlanta is not short on talent, and neither is their starting quarterback, Michael Penix. He's had some really good highs, and then there's been a little bit of dip. It's kind of the way the team has gone. They're coming off of their bye. What a great opportunity for this young quarterback going against the reigning MVP at home to announce, hey, this group no longer is just the talented team down in Atlanta. They want a seat at the playoff picture table as well. Huge opportunity for him and this team.
And besides all that, if you like your football fashion, it's a double throwback night. The Falcons in their original uniforms with a black jersey, red helmet. Bills also wearing the all-white throwback uniforms too. Beautiful evening here in Atlanta. Can the Falcons find their moment? Can the Bills bounce back? We will find out. Interesting one here.